Hi, we are taking a look at the Chicco MyFit combination seat. A combination seat is one that is forward facing only with a harness and then turns into a booster seat. So this one can forward face with the harness from 25 to 65 pounds, and then it can be used as a high back booster for kids from 40 to 100 pounds. There are a few things that set the MyFit apart that make it really nice. The first is that it has very tall harness slots, and that's important because even though most forward-facing seats say that they'll hold a kid to 65 pounds, once a kid's shoulders go above the top harness slot, the seat is outgrown, even if they're not at 65 pounds yet. This one, because it does have a nice tall harness, will get more kids either to or near 65 pounds than a lot of other seats. The other really nice thing about this one is that the width of it at the widest exterior point is only about 17.5 inches, which makes it one of the more narrow combination seats. So if you're trying to get 3 across, or you just have a tight seating position you need to fit a seat into, this would be a good option. As you already saw, it has a no rethread harness, which is really nice. You can just lift it and lower it as necessary without needing to fiddle with anything else. We also have handy compartments in here that are easier to get to when you remove the cover. You have harness storage here, so when you take when you don't need the harness anymore, when you're using it as a booster seat, you can simply store the harness in here. You don't need to remove the harness. And you do need to remove just this portion, the torso portion of the cover, in order to do that. You don't have to take the whole thing off, and it's still a lot easier than some other seats where you have to actually remove the harness for booster use. Also down in here is the lower anchor storage. So that's right in here. It's very handy. It keeps everything out of the way when you don't need it, and it's easy to find when you do. The MyFit has 4 recline positions. There's a handle down here. You can just push and very easily recline it. We can take a look on the side and you can see the different positions. 1 through 4 are both usable in harness and booster mode, but you do need to check on the side. There is a level indicator, which is kind of unusual for forward-facing seats, but it gives you the range in harness mode and then also in booster mode. So even though you can use any of the recline positions in either mode, you need to make sure that it works with your seating position and make sure that the bubble is in a proper location. That's pretty easy. I've used it in many different reclines in different vehicles, and I never had a problem achieving an acceptable recline. Also on the side, we have a lock-off for the seatbelt when you're doing a seatbelt install. On the back, we have nicely labeled tether storage. That's really handy. Sometimes you have to roll the tether up and it goes all over the place. This one stores very nicely. And inside the storage compartment, you have the label with the model number, the date of manufacture, and a date stating not to use it after a certain point. The MyFit has a lifespan of 8 years, so that's important to know, and it can be tricky to find that if you're not sure where to look for it. So now you know. If you want more information about the MyFit, you can check our full review at CarseatBlog.com.